The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Las Vegas Raiders. One step from playing in the AFC title game. This divisional round contest is off. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Coming out throwing is Baker. Looking deep to open the game. Brought in inside the 20. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders take a 6-0 lead right away. Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. Now maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
With the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
3rd down, Raiders going with some dime coverage here. They'll air it out on 3rd. Good strike downfield to Kelsey. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That's going to go as a pickup of 36 yards. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs finish off their opening drive. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Bunker with the extra point. And the Chiefs respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early.
Harrison Bunker to kick off for Kansas City.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. First give of the game here to Raheem Mostert. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
180! Point it right, point it. Hey, alert, 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 alert! Up, up, watch, watch.
Baker now from the gun. That's complete, Mike Evans. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Raiders are going to have a first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Alert, 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 alert. Real, real, real. Hey, alert, regular, regular, regular. What's that?
First down, looking to throw. Mayfield. Connection made to Raheem Mostert. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing, and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Kings, Kings. 1-8. Run, run, run. Point it right, point it right, point it right. What's that?
From the gun, Mayfield. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Alert, 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 alert. Real, real, real. Got.
Baker throwing again. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it's 2nd down. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Kings, Kings, Kings. Pistol, pistol, pistol. What's that?
Throwing again. It's Mayfield. That's into the hands of Mostert. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders break the tie here in the first. Raheem Mostert, the touchdown. Carlson to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. A give to Pacheco to start the drive. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on 1st down.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Look at that power, deep left side. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest, this contest. And I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip your cap. They played that ball better than he could.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. They run. It's the rookie from SMU. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. Fourth down coming up. The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. Matt Araiza, the one to send it away. And they'll down this kick at the 11-yard line. So long field ahead on this next possession.
11-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10.
Point it right, 180! Run, run, run. Hey, alert, 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 alert! Up. Alert, alert! What's up?
Mayfield now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So that brings up second down.
Regular. 180! Real.
Throwing again is Baker. Has a man on target to Thornton. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
37-yard line.
New set of downs from the 37.
Hey, 180! Pistol. What's up?
Quick throw is caught. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down.
At the 49-yard line.
Regular. 180! Kings! Alert! Hey, alert 33! Pistol. What's up?
Once more, it's Mayfield. Taking a shot deep here. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders grow their early lead to 13.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Carlson now to add one more. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Raiders double their lead to 14.
Chiefs 7.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Throwing is Mahomes. This one's to Rice out on the right side. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Mahomes. This is a heater going deep. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
On fourth down and 5, the offense staying out there. They're going for it with Mahomes. He's looking deep once again. He's got it inside the 25. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a fourth down gamble.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12. Here's Mahomes now. Brought in. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
So that's the end of one in this AFC divisional round contest. 21-7 is our score. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Chiefs. They'll run Pacheco. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Now it's Mahomes. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Marquise Bell making the play. And the Raiders are finally tackled after a big return. They're going to have the football beyond their own 30 following the turnover.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Has him on the quick hitter. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Hey, alert, 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 alert! Real. Regular. Watch out!
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. On target to Phillip. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. That one hits for 30. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play.
Hey, 180! Point it right. Keep, up, Justin! Down!
1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Completed to his running back. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 19-yard line.
Point it right.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Run. Pistol. Hey, alert!
Sticking in the air. Here's Mayfield. And he scores. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Carlson to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Raiders stretch their lead to 21. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs, against the better defenses in this league.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They'll throw 3rd and long. Got a man, and Kelsey has it. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Forced out to his right. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Again, Mahomes to throw. Sends this to the end zone. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Darian Porter.
Intercepted. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
20. Kings. Regular. Run.
Baker now from the gun. This is brought down to Mostert. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
9 brings up 2nd and a yard at the 29-yard line.
From the gun, Mayfield. On the move, headed right. He can run it. This one goes for 3 yards. That's a Vegas 1st down.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. The Raiders with the lead at home here at Allegiant. First and 10 from the 32.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Right 80. Pistol, pistol, pistol. Kings, kick. Regular, regular, regular. Run, run, run. Watch out.
To throw, Mayfield. Excellent protection so far. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Give all the credit to the coverage on that one. Even with plenty of time to throw, they never gave him a lane to complete it.
180. Hey, alert, alert. Up. Hey, alert 33. Kings, Kings. Point it right, point it right, point it right. Pistol, pistol, pistol. Dodge.
On second and 10, Mayfield again. Buys time, rolling right. He's keeping it. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
20. Kings, Kings, Kings. Regular, regular, regular. Dodge.
Third down, here's Mayfield. Finds him over the middle. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Real, real, real. Alert, alert. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Opposite, opposite. Dodge.
Mayfield now from the gun. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. It's complete. Oh, my. They left him wide open downfield. How about a big hitter? 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
180. Point it right. Pistol, pistol, pistol. Kings, Kings, Kings. Regular. Run, run, run. Watch, watch.
From the red zone now. Chased out to his right. He's going to score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders butt racing them to the halftime locker room. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Carlson now to add one more. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders continue piling on to this lead.
Chiefs 7.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Offense in a hurry up here.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Eric Stokes getting there for the stop.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Pistol now for Mahomes. He completes it in traffic. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right in the double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Yellow. That's a line. Hey, yellow, go.
They send a man in motion. Third down, it's Mahomes. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Raiders take the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
Intercepted. The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
Up. Real. Point it right. Hey, alert! Kings! Pistol.
He's back to throw. Gets everything he has under this one. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down. Here's the final play of our first half.
Regular.
He'll throw it. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. Let's find in our AFC Championship on the line. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Run from Pacheco to start the half. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time. Offensively, you've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on second down.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. This is pulled in by McCole Hardman. Gets it to the 15. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Chiefs 14. Harrison Butker to kick
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. The drive begins with a run from Mostert. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Done!
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Here's his conch. That's Bowers working downfield. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says 2 things in every production meeting. Number 1, well, we got to stop the run. And number 2, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
Hey, alert, alert!
Shotgun handoff for Mostert. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Mike Edwards up to make that tackle.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Real. Point it right. Hey, alert! Kings! Pistol. Up. What's that?
Throwing, Baker. Completed to his running back. This is very close, but it looks like he's going to be marked. Yep, marked shy that first down at the 30.
Brings up 3rd down.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Regular. Hey, alert 33. What's that?
3rd and short, Mostert. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed 1, but they're going to lose 1 on that play. It's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Run.
The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
Get your money up. I put money down.
Kicker staying on the sideline. Would have been a 48-yard try. Instead, they're going for it on 4.
Run. 180. Alert. Real. Done.
Mayfield to throw for it. Got a man. This is Evans. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Point it right. 180. Hey, alert. Kings. What's up?
First down. Here's Baker. And he scores. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders trying to end this before the final quarter. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Carlson to tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Raiders grow their lead yet again.
Raiders 42, Chiefs 14.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Running back motions right. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
133. 180. Regular. Up.
Now Mayfield. That's into the hands of Mostert. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Real.
First and 10, it's Mayfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Second down, Mayfield to pass. That's to the sideline, and Evans has got it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
Run.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
A give to Mostert out of the gun. Still has some space inside the 35. And out of bounds he goes on that big pickup. They're inside the red zone now. That goes for 32 yards. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Regular. Up. Alert. Pistol. Real. Watch out.
Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Alert.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
180. Kings. Watch out.
From the gun, Mayfield. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step one towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that side.
Staying between the tackles with Mostert. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got third and goal. Third and goal now as they try to pile on further.
Run. Set. 180. Hey, alert 33. Regular. Up.
Third and long for him here. Intercepted in the end zone. Mike Edwards makes the play. And the Chiefs, they're stopped a little beyond the 10-yard line on the return. First call here coming from the shotgun. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Catch is made down the right sideline. Nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Kansas City.
All set to go now from the 35. First down carry for Pacheco. And he's stopped, so that's going to take us to the end of the third. Only one quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. It's Chiefs football, and their season will be over if they don't erase this deficit. First and 10 now from the 46. They got a man in motion. Mahomes on first and 10. Man downfield. He's got it. It's Worthy. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
This is Pacheco. Good running here on first down as he works his way forward for about 8.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. To the air, Mahomes. To the left and hauled in by Kelsey. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Looking to throw Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Right here, Kate, this is where I'd love to see a team go no huddle. You just ripped off a great run, a momentum-changing run. Now get back to the line and don't let...
And he's in for the touchdown. The Chiefs making the scoreboard look a touch better. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak.
Kate, I think 2 things were at play here. Not just the brute force to get it done on the QB sneak, but also the element of surprise to run it on first down. Job well done.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. Not really much of an avenue left for a comeback in this one, but they still have to try the onside kick here. Are able to secure the kick. They get there to take him down right around the 41. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point of the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
And they bring him down around the 34.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Regular. Run. Real. What's up?
It's Mostert on second down. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
180. Hey, alert. What's up?
First down, and they go right back to it. Makes the tackle. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. They gain 11 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down.
Another Raiders first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Alert. Hey, alert 33. Kings.
From the red zone now. Looking, pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 14. at the 22-yard line.
180. Point right, point right. Regular.
Here's a give inside to Mostert. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
180. Point right. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Regular. Run. Real. Opposite. Alert. Hey, alert 33.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Raiders about set to celebrate this win. The Chiefs adding a man to their secondary for this 3rd down.
180. Hey, alert. Kings. Pistol. Point it right. Regular. Run.
Throw here, 3rd down. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs take over off their 3rd interception of this game.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for a 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you're on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward, you got to just sling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, you take a huge negative sack like that.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Trying to push deep downfield. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Darian Porter. And the Raiders bring it all the way back inside the red zone before he's finally hauled down.